Hey, welcome back, everybody, to The Last of Us.
Last of you or me?
Of us.
Oh shit. Okay.
Us, collaboratively, cooperatively,
Oh,
togetherness.
this is the last episode.
Yeah, forever.
Oh no.
Forever and ever and ever. But anyways, yeah, so we are back with Last of Us here, remastered, grounded mode playthrough. I don't. It's been a long time since we've recorded this, so I don't. I guess we're outside. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to evade the coppers and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't see anything down there.
Which
Are we sure they came?
it's not too bad, honestly. You gotta just stay out of their scope light, and that's about it. Honestly.
Yeah. Not a lot of action going on. I mean, in any difficulty, if you're seeing you're dead.
Oh yeah, that this particular. No, actually no, because I've been watching someone from the Discord play Sammy Bug, and she's actually playing this herself. This is her Halloween game, I think she's playing, and crap, grab things again. Okay, it's triangle, and I think she got caught in that spot, and I don't think she died. Maybe she did.
It's a kill, but
I think it actually.
Maybe they just fire at you.
It could have been. Oh, they'll definitely fire at you. Maybe it was an insta kill. The only issue I have right now is that this is not good to keep coming back to multiple times, because on grounded mode you get no prompts. There are no in-game prompts.
Yeah, it's hard to come back. It's
so honestly, I honestly did not remember how to gather supplies. I totally forgot. So it's triangle, and I have to remember that. Box is melee, X is to go over shit. Okay, that's to shoot stuff. Okay. It tells you when you need to do main story things, but
I love that it says how to switch shoulders. Have you ever switched shoulders in your life playing this game?
Okay, not in the sense of I needed to.
Yeah.
Definitely to try it out to see, because it is kind of cool.
Of course, you're gonna do whatever the game tells you to do. Like, the game tells you to press a button, you're gonna press a button.
Well, I will say it is fun when game doesn't tell you, or maybe you forgot, and then you just discover it, and you're like, oh, this game does that. Like Tomb Raider allows you, Tomb Raider, the reboot, the Tomb Raider trilogy allows you to do that, and it's really nice. Okay, hold on. I gotta remember what was the path I took, because in this mode there's no point in fighting them, so you kind of have to be stealth. But there's usually a pretty good way to go about it, and I'm not gonna remember what I did, so I'm gonna die multiple times, I'm sure.
Can you choke him out?
I can, but sometimes
I love that your partners can just run. There's can't see me.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is, though. What are you gonna do, right?
At least they're not just running out into the open.
That's true. All right. Oh shit! I heard the noise. Gotta get out of there. How do you run? Gosh damn it!
Not that button.
Okay, it's L1. L1 is run.
Yes, you got any idea which way?
Okay, whew. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, I don't remember how to do anything in this game. So, that's gonna be fun. But, yeah, okay, so normally, I don't like to throw bricks most of the time.
At least we're out of the rain.
Okay, that's where I need to go. Hold on, there's a little room I can go in. I think there was a room. Oh, maybe I thought there was.
No room for you.
No.
Squeeze through here.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. No room for me.
No room for you.
Wait, maybe is it downstairs? Hold on, let me go back and check real quick downstairs. I could have sworn. I guess not. Alright, well, maybe it's somewhere else. Or maybe they locked it out because I'm on grounded mode.
Ooh. Probably not. That's a little much.
Whatever.
I got more soldiers.
Target's still on the loose, sir. Break off pursuit and report back to Sector 11.
I don't think they see us.
So what are you doing for Halloween?
Stay in the shadows.
Oh, it was here. This is where it is.
Ah,
It's here. And to answer your question, not a damn thing.
you're not gonna hand out candy to kids?
Oh, I guess that is something. I guess I'm something you do. I won't be. I'm sure, but I know my mother will be, and she's very excited to do so. Because a lot of times she's at work or something on Halloween, and she just loves seeing the little kitties in their costumes. So this year she has it off, and it's on a Sunday, so she's pretty pumped to actually hand out candy.
Is Halloween on the
I will not.
31st or?
It is this Sunday on the 31st.
I thought. For whatever reason, my brain was thinking it was the 30th on Saturday.
Through this pipe.
Nope.
I think we can make it through here.
Okay. What's next?
So, like, when the first time playing this game, when did you know you were gonna love it?
Gather up. Calling us back. Returning to the wall.
Gosh, man.
Man.
Oof.
Let's go.
I first played this in 2014. I remember, because it was a year after it had launched, and I remember it because I was happy that it only took me a year to get to the game, rather than 2 or 3 or 5 that that it takes me for other games. Gosh, but I can't. Man,
What was the plan?
I will say this was one of the games where I had no doubt it was going to be good.
Marlene.
There was not a doubt in my mind, right? I know it was hyped to hell, and I know everyone that I ever knew
Yeah, we've heard
around
that
the
before,
time
contest.
loved it and talked all that stuff.
And then,
But
whatever happened
honestly,
was the key to finding a vaccine.
yeah, when I booted it up and like the initial
What she said.
like cutscene began, and then like
You man, I didn't ask for this.
just seeing all the details, and then the story starts weaving and
What if it's
and all that stuff. I'm like, yeah, like it's exactly
What if?
this is exactly what I thought it was going to be,
Let's just finish
especially for 2014.
need to
I mean, obviously,
for me, I don't. Yeah,
I get it.
I was gonna say that I know some things have not held up, like mechanics wise, but there are a lot of things that still have. And I think that's just a testament to my comment about like just knowing this was going to be a great game.
We hope.
So go ahead. What did you want to say?
yeah. For me, it was like when I got it, I don't think I put it down. Like, I think I got it probably in the afternoon sometime. And I think I was up until like past midnight playing it. So like I just didn't put it down. And so when I realized that, I was like, okay, this is something special.
And you played you played it
if
on
I,
release,
like,
right?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
I played it a little bit after. Like it wasn't at release. But I played it. I don't think so. It's been so long, like so long since this game came out and I played it. But yeah, I just knew after I played it for like a day straight, and it was like I had to go to bed, not because I was like tired playing, but because I was like physically tired and like needed sleep.
Yeah, the body was about to give out on you.
Yeah, exactly. So no, that was win. I mean, because I don't know, it's just so consistently good that I don't know if there's that one moment that hits you. So I mean, definitely the giraffe scene was pretty dope. So that's definitely a scene that sticks
it was
out.
cool, but like I was like, okay, I didn't think it was as awe-inspiring as people made it out to be.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like, I think what it was just that cinematic moment that hadn't really happened in games too much up to that point. That kind of like that it made it more than a video game, like more than an action shooter game.
I got that idea of more than a game well before that giraffe scene. I didn't need that giraffe scene to do that. I thought the whole game itself had pushed its whole narrative throughout the whole thing, had pushed it so far beyond what we had expected at the time. I was like, yeah, this is more than just your typical game. This, like, if it still is a game, so obviously there are a lot of people who just will never really care or give it like the time it deserves, the respect it deserves. But like, if you are in that community at all, you knew like
Tess, you hear that?
we're pushing the boundaries of what games can be, like at least narratively. So I didn't need the giraffe scene, and also because like I got it, like, you know, I'm sure neither of them, or at least Ellie, had never seen a giraffe, right? Just heard about it in books or stories and shit. So she probably I understood what they were doing, right? It was very horrifying for her, like particularly, and it was just a really nice, tender moment for the two of them.
Yeah, it was like the really first like strong dad-daughter moment.
Yeah, like a really strong
Interaction.
moment, because then like there's the conversation they had before afterwards where Joel's trying to, you know, ask her, does she really want to do
Find anything over
what she's
there?
gonna do, and so,
Keep looking.
you know, there is that too, and I get it, but I
You
was
just stay
like,
close to her for now.
I was already,
Hey,
I didn't.
Tess?
I mean, this was just more of a good thing. Like you had already given me so much up to this point. I was like, anything else is just extra. So, so yeah, and also because like I can't relate to Ellie's all, right? Because like, I mean, I've seen giraffes, right? So like I can't relate to her being so flabbergasted
like,
by giraffes.
Can you remember something that you did see for the first time ever?
Yeah, but the thing
Like-
is, I can't, like, I mean, I can, but like that's not gonna be as strong as if I directly relate to it. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I just, like, it wasn't nice. Obviously it was, but like obviously it's not gonna hit me as hard if I had never seen a giraffe myself either. Because then I'd be like, holy shit, that's what they look like. Like I seen them, so it's like,
Why do they got such long necks?
like, yeah, I mean, whatever. I mean, like, I would get it. Like, if I was her age playing this, if I was 13 having played this, which I'm sure there were plenty of 13-year-olds playing this, I probably would have felt similar, because like I'm that same age. I probably would be still at that point in amazement of giraffes and stuff, but I'm not. So I was like 22 when I played it. So I'm just an old man who doesn't feel anything anymore.
An old jaded man
I'm
who
just a jaded man who has no more emotions.
the world's
doesn't
broken
care.
down, and
The world has broken me down, and I don't care anymore. I can't relate to anybody on anything. Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, speaking of being jaded, so through the games I've seen people play on Discord and otherwise, or games I played, right? I've become so jaded of like when people say like, "Oh, this game looks amazing." I'm like, it looks standard. Like, I'm so jaded now. I'm like it's good, yes, like it's great, but like now that's becoming the standard. So like I'm like, this doesn't blow my mind.
I would say the last game that blew my, I was like, oh shit, like this is real good, wasn't even on next gen. Like I do really want to see it on next gen, but it was Last of Us 2. Like that game, there's moments of that game that's just like, holy fuck.
And I know there were some Ghost of Tsushima was the same way. Like,
See,
with,
for me,
particularly with the grass, because that
yeah,
grass
the grass was amazing, but like
Yeah.
overall the graphics weren't all that impressive to me. But yeah, Last of Us 2 for sure. There's like moments of Fallen Jedi or Fallen Order.
Oh yes, that one.
That
Yeah.
was really good looking, but there was moments that wasn't. One well, okay, so like, oh no, and one that like struck me as like, holy shit, was
Appreciate it.
Flight Simulator.
Mhm.
Like, I know that sounds stupid, but like, I flew over my hometown of Bonnie Lake and was like, that's Bonnie Lake. Like, that is like, if I took a picture of Mount Rainier from on my TV and sent it to people. I sent it to you.
You did.
Yeah.
I actually was like, I thought something was up, but I did kind of at very first glance, I thought you were flying in. You were trying to surprise me with like, "Hey, guess who's back in Washington?" And I,
Yeah.
for a split second, I thought that.
You were so hurt by it too.
Well, then I realized like something's up, but at the split moment, I thought you were here.
that was the crazy thing. Like, it looked so real.
Hold on, real quick. Quick question.
Yeah.
Should I use the shiv to open up the shiv door?
The shiv to open up the shiv door.
But you remember the shiv doors that have like special supplies, but you have to use a shiv
Oh
to do
yeah,
it.
you have to.
Do you think?
I mean, on hardcore
Because I'm on
mode,
grounded. You think I should? I have
Yeah.
2 right now, and I have the supplies to make another. Should I use it?
Do you know what's in it?
I mean, there's always like some extra supplies or some gear, like the currency and stuff.
I would say yeah. Like
Use it.
if you got
Use it?
you got enough for 3. I would say use it.
All right, because sometimes it's not worth it to use it. But I want to know
You
if you
never
want
know.
to. I wanted to ask you because you might just say yes just to fuck me over. So just
You gotta risk it for the biscuit, man.
risk it for the biscuit.
Risk it for
All
the
right, people.
biscuit.
We'll see if this comes back to haunt me. Losing a shiv. We'll see what happens. But yeah, go ahead though. With Flight Simulator.
Oh, just like so I didn't get too into it, so like I didn't go like you can go to Paris and like fly over the pyramids and stuff, which maybe I'll do eventually. I don't have the time to like do that because you have to like find an airport close to it and then actually fly to the place.
Mm-hmm.
And at least from what I can tell, no, like there was a game mode where it was like a tourist mode where you could go fly by all of that stuff, so I might do that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I found Mount Rainier. I found my high school. I found my middle of the ass nowhere middle school called Carbonado. And like it wasn't 100% perfect, but I knew what all the buildings were supposed to be. And like they got the field right. They got like just that level of detail. And like when you got really close to it, it looked like shit, like absolute garbage. But like from the sky, from the plane, it was incredible. So like if anybody can translate that idea into a more refined game, that would be insane. So like I know Forza's doing that. Forza's taking
Yeah, they're trying to use that photorealism
Yeah.
aspect to
Google Earth,
like to where they're at.
Yeah. Now, I won't, no one, not a lot of people are gonna like actually realize it because it's in Mexico. So, like, unless you're from Mexico or been to Mexico, like you might not realize it. But it'll be interesting to see how that translates just in graphics. Like, for me, it was cool because I knew the places and I was like, yes, that is Bonnet Lake, that is Mount Rainier, that is the Space Needle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. I have a clicker situation here, so.
Uh-oh.
It's the first one that you deal with. Here's the thing, like on grounded mode, because supplies are so scarce, and to take out clickers, you have to generally use a shiv. I think there's actually some other ways you can go. You can actually circumvent it by you can throw like a brick or a glass bottle at them and stun them, and then if you use like a special weapon,
melee them.
If you have a melee weapon, not fist but a weapon, you can you'll actually be able to knock them out. Like
it's always like a panic-induced like just mashing of the melee button.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my god.
Yeah. But you can. That is a way to circumvent. But it doesn't always work. Sometimes. No. But anyways, okay, I got through it. I was gonna say though, I mean, with Flight Simulator, I mean, of course that's gonna be one. I mean, it took 10 discs on PC or something like that. Like it had like 10 discs because of just how big the game was.
Come on.
And the fact that it's like the first game that is only on Series X and PC, but like you can't play it on Xbox One or even a Series S because it
can't do it.
Yeah, you just can't do it.
Yeah.
So like that's cool. And like although I really like Xbox's whole like we want everybody to play all the games, so we're not gonna like lock it behind the generations or whatever. At the same time, I kind of don't want that because like that's what the new system, the new hardware can do, and it isn't capable on the other one. So I want more of that shit. I want more shit that like, I'm sorry, Xbox One people, you're just gonna have to wait because this can only look this good on the
Well, I
Series
mean, it's a
X.
good strategy to have at least for the first couple of years, but especially with COVID, right?
Yeah.
I expect I imagine they still would have done this even without COVID happening because
Hmm.
Xbox has been about this before COVID happened.
Yeah.
Um, but it's regardless a really good strategy to have um in the first couple of years because yeah, I mean, even without COVID, it is kind of tough to get the new consoles. It always is. So it's nice to be able to to know like, oh yeah, we're not going to be um like you're not screwed right away. Gosh dang it.
Runners.
Yeah, you're not screwed right away, but 2 years from now, they will eventually have to change their tone because yeah, it's like why even make the new console? You know.
Yeah.
But
And I
anyways,
mean,
we're gonna stop here.
oh,
We're gonna stop here
a
because we're actually at a runner section, the first big like runner slash clicker section, and it can be a bitch to get through. So we're gonna stop here. Um, we'll continue talking about Xbox, I guess, for a while and how
as
they
as one guy said in the comments, like there doesn't there isn't a video that I don't talk about Game Pass. So
probably
this
makes
is
sense.
this is my
Um,
obligatory
Yeah.
Game
So
Pass.
yeah, we will continue on with this. Hopefully, we get through the next section. In the meantime, guys, like if you like the conversation, if you like the gameplay, if you like what's going on, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or hit the bell when you know when you're going to see our two mugs coming up next. And with that, we will see you guys next time. Bye.